When you go to the beach, apart from a tan, the one thing you need is abs. We're going to show you how to do your abs properly today because thousands of people do thousands of sit-ups and thousands of wasted movements trying to get their abs sharp. It's a combination of good nutrition, good diet if you like, but knowing how to put your mind in your muscle. I'm going to show you a traditional set of setups here with Al White, and we're going to show you how to do them properly. Al, just rock and roll with a few standard sort of sit-ups, just like your average bum in the gym. Now, these are useless, folks. Completely and utterly useless. He's pulling on his legs and his hip flexors. His abs are doing nothing. So we're going to sharpen him up a little bit and show him some techniques that will work at home. First of all, what I'll get you to do is stop. Put your hands up higher on your shoulder and keep your elbows elevated. Now, sit up slowly. Now, you can see just from lifting his elbows from here to here, he started to shake. Now, what I'm going to get Al to do is to push against me when he comes up. Push against me, Al. And push him back down again. Push against me. Now, the problem is that he relaxed before I relaxed him. Therefore, he got nothing. I want you to push against me until I say, yeah. Go. Yeah. Push against me. That's good. Now, once you start getting good at this, you can actually see how hard they're tensing. I don't always punch my training partners, but you'll see when they're pushing against you, abs are fully flexed. We're forcing your mind into your muscle. Now, if you don't do this and you just sit up and bounce, your legs will do all the work, you'll get momentum off the bench and you won't get to sit up. Push against me, Al, come on. I want 4 more. That was about the worst one. Come on, 3, that's better, come on. Push against me, yeah, and last one now. Push and more push, 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 push. You see, tight as a drum, that's just 10 sit-ups. How do they feel? 10 of those, folks, is better than 100 normal sit-ups. Now, you can't do it on your own, but you can imagine that you've got someone like my good self standing over you, pushing against you. So sit up slowly, keep your elbows up, and push your stomach out like you're going to get hit. This will force your mind into your muscle, it will force you to flex, and suddenly you're going to feel your ab workout where you should feel it, in the abs, instead of in the top of your legs, your shoulders, or your neck. Our next exercise is a side crunch machine. Not every gym has one, but you can rig these up pretty well with a bench, some weights, whatever you need to rest your feet on. But we do have one, and we're going to show you how to use it properly. Al, side on, hands behind your head. Now, the idea with this is to keep your body straight. If you go forward, just come up and sort of do a dodgy one, Al. Come up. Now, what a lot of people do is they try and do this and flex their abs. That's not what we're after. We actually want to keep a line between both the elbows, the shoulders and the hips. And as Al comes forward, I'm going to hold my hand there to make sure he flexes and crunch. Down you go. So you go all the way down. But when you come across, you crunch this muscle here at the side. Go, Al. Now, push against me like we did with the sit-ups and back. Come up, push against me and back. Come up, push against me and back. Now, we might even be able to see a bit of muscle action going on here. Al's got an amazing waist, and you'll see there all the serratus, the intercostal, the muscles along the side are flexing. Now, I'm going to put a bit more strain on him, and you'll really see, go further, you really see the side of the waist really coming into it. One of the only ways that you can work this, give me 2 more, Al. 1 and 1 more. Push against me, is to really isolate that muscle. Spin around, let's give me 10 with the other side, Al. Now, your feet have to be locked in so you've got something to push against when you do this movement here. Now, that was perfect rep, Al. Push against me. Coming up and crunch. There we go. 3 more. Crunch. Push me with your elbow, Al. Come on. Harder. And last one. Okay. Our third and final exercise in the abs circuit is a hip flexor machine. Most gyms have got one of these, and there's a couple of techniques we'll try and show you to get it right. Up you go, Al. Now, most people just rock up and down and just do about a quarter of the movement. To really make this work, when he does that, his hips and legs are doing all the work. Now, I want you to bend your knees right up and bring your knees up to here, Al, and pause. Come up nice and high on your chest and pause. Make sure your knees are extremely bent. This takes all the strain off your lower back, forces it into the lower part of your abs, and by forcing it, that was a pretty ordinary one. Now, if you want to mess with your training partner, you just move it up just an inch. That was weak. Come on, hit me in the hand. That's it. You can move your hand up and down a little bit just to test them out. Hit me in the hand, Al, and we'll do 2 more higher ones. Let's go, Al. And if you miss this one, you get 3 penalties. 3 penalties. Here we go. 1. Come on, push against me. Come on. 2 and 3. And that's it. Well, that's the end of our little ab circuit, Al. You look fantastic. Apart from the tan, you can go and hit the beach. Let's have a look at those abs. Now, the sit-ups have worked the top part of the abs. Having said this, all the exercises work all the abdominal, but if we're going to talk about where the insertions and stuff are, your sit-ups work the top half, Your hip flexors or your knee raisers worked the bottom half, and those great side crunches worked all the side muscles down here, right down into the hip. He's absolutely peeled, a bit on the pale side, but ready for the beach nonetheless. Well done, Al.